If there's two things I love, it's making things horrendously complicated for absolutely no reason and gambling. So what better way to combine both of those than making a villager hunt video that hinges on luck even more than usual? I have a horrific attachment to Canva, in which I mean I would propose to the company if I could, so I decided to make a bingo card that works off of Animal Crossing villagers, themes from my videos, and also chaos. General chaos. I love causing havoc. As you can see, it's raining today for some reason. I don't know why. I'm in the middle of October because I had to time travel to get a bitch out, which, by the way, it was Yuka who left because she tisked me too many times and I was mad about it. What are these two talking about? Wait, hold on. Okay, the cottagecore lesbian and this weird little emo blonde are talking. What are they talking about? What do you have to say? Are you gonna fight? Fight, fight, fight. I'd like to think I don't like conflict. I would like to think that of myself. I would like to think I'm a good person. However, I enjoy conflict greatly. You know, whenever I go on Twitter and it's just sports shit trending and it's not some people fighting, I'm mad about it. I want to see people fight, but it cannot affect my life at all. If it affects my life, I don't like it. But this does not affect my life at all. Deirdre, fight. Be the smaller person and just clock him in the face. I like Marshall, but I need this to get going, all right? I have things to do today. I need you two to get together, fight, make up, and then... Not a fight, but Marshall made Deirdre happy? Is she a cottagecore bi? Can you not push me? Look at her brows. Wait, what the fuck? She does her brows just like I do. I love her so much. Does she not have the fashion sense of a fallen angel? I love her so much, but like, what's going on with you two? No, fuck. Because I hadn't talked to her, she's gonna... I waited there for nothing. I hate it here. I am going to enter the 7th level of hell and destroy it with my own fingernails. I can't do this anymore. I've had enough. I forgot the entire premise that I was going to do for this video, actually. Video's canceled. I'm done. I have a ton of tickets because I actually was going to film a different video that involved McMiles tickets and it didn't work out. So you know what? I am already stocked up, even though my favorite treasure island just closed and I'm very sad about it and I cried and I mourned and I buried it last night. So here's the bingo card we're going to be using today. We have 3 columns and 4 rows. At the top here we have an enemy joins the chat. That means somebody that I have had previous beef with, anyone who has wronged me on any island that I can attest to the fact that they are evil. You know, I've seen it in person. It's not just a feeling. I know it has happened. Next we have my ex, which if I see Phoebe, I have to mark this off. Next we have a cow. I always see a fucking cow, so this is my free space. This is my free space. Norma, Naomi, the other one, I swear to God, y'all better not show up. Y'all better not give this to me, all right? You're giving me a free play, and I know God hates me. If you want to keep that streak up, just don't show up, you know? Don't give me my free play. Don't give me my free spot. Next, we have a man with the audacity. This is specifically for Coach, Wart Jr., Chabwick, Olaf, anyone that has the absolute audacity to show up in front of me while I am dressed like this and looking hot and they are looking not. Any man with the audacity, which you would think would be all of them, but for this one I did have to wrangle it down, otherwise I would get this as a free spot. Next we have repeat villager. I get repeats a lot and I'm always pissed about it, so that had to be a spot. Next we have a friend's villager comes for me, which any of my friends who make YouTube videos here, if I see one of their villagers, I can mark this spot off, like Amanda, Vicky, Jessie. Next we have I defend a hated villager. If I defend Monique, if I defend Chester, there's more, but I have the brain cell of a dead rat, so you know, I'll just call them as I see them. Raymond, Audie, Judy, Dom. This one is obvious. If I see one of the most popular villagers, I have to mark this down. Any normal that I really want but can't take because I'm looking for Ione. A 2.0 villager joins the chat. Any 2.0 villager that is not Ione, I can mark off this spot for. Next we have I consider autofilling. It always fucking happens around ticket 40 and I will be very mad. And then last but not least we have I trip for a girl. I'm gay. So the ideal situation here is that I would get Ione. If I get Ione, the video stops, we're done, we don't have to reach bingo. Also, I would be willing to take Rattle because I need him for a build. Otherwise, I have to take the villager that bingo lands on. So if I get a bingo on my bingo card, whatever island I am on, I have to take, which could either be really good or really bad. And it will probably be really bad. How have you guys been doing? It's been a stressful couple days, hasn't it? Can you believe it? Since the last time I recorded, so much has happened. The fucking Ned thing from Try Guys. I haven't watched BuzzFeed in a solid 6 years. If I had had a baby last time I watched BuzzFeed, the baby would now be entering 1st grade. You know, it's been a long time. I could quite frankly not care less about BuzzFeed unless something happens. Cephalobot. Oh shit. Okay. First one getting checked off on the first island. We have Lava 2.0 villager joins the chat. Cool, great, fantastic, wonderful. I think he reminds me of like the Industrial Revolution if it was run by Elon Musk. That's the kind of vibes he gives off. Look at his cold, dead eyes. He definitely wants to put a chip in your brain for sure. I can't believe it. But he's a good omen, right? Since I'm already checking something off. Nice branch. This is one of my favorite DIY recipes ever. Is that not the stupidest thing in the world that you can just carry around a little branch? I fucking love a little branch. You know, a little stick. Did y'all used to make like potions when you were little? Like go outside and just mix things together in a hole? That was such a little kid thing to do, but honestly, if I had the time, I would go outside and mix shit together in a little hole. Like you take the leaves, you take the crunchy nice leaves, you make a potion, you make a little bit of a stew, and then you say, you know what, this is gonna do whatever it does, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. If somebody told me that me making potions would end the world, I would have continued making potions. I'm sorry, but mixing things is a primal urge. I would mix together anything I could. Anyway, back to the BuzzFeed thing. I used to like BuzzFeed when I was younger. I won't lie to you. I never watched the Try Guys though. Never once. I was only interested in the women, which was a precursor for what was gonna happen in the rest of my life. And yet, when this news broke, I was shocked. I was like Victorian woman scandalized, quite honestly. I was the Victorian MB that was scandalized, clutching pearls, throwing up, getting diagnosed with hysteria. Like, ew. Okay, whatever, it's great. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Panchetti. I honestly haven't seen her ass in a long time. I feel like she got promoted in Mary Kay since I saw her last. She's one of the few people that's doing well in an MLM, but she like has unfortunately recruited 3 20-year-olds and they are now in horrible debt, and she has caused the downfall of 2 families and maybe 3 divorces. So it's like, are you really winning, Panchetti, if you have scammed that many people out of their livelihoods? Like, she's got the Mary Kay look though. I won't lie to you. Like, her makeup looks really good. She's just a terrifying being, you know? She's really capitalism motivated. She loves money. She's one of those people that like you could definitely entice to kill another person for money. And I'm not saying you couldn't do that to me, but it would be a lot more convincing for me than it would for her, if you know what I mean. It's like the opposite of being intimidated by somebody because you like them. I'm intimidated by her because I just don't want that energy to ever enter my brain because I feel like I'll never get it out. She seems like she's a poison from within, you know, you get to know her and she sneaks into you. You just end up realizing you were traumatized years down the line. Isn't that how it always works? You realize you have trauma like 6 years after it happened. I think all things like BuzzFeed and all things like that are networks like that on YouTube are doomed to fail. It's so impersonal all the time, which I think is why everybody who branched off from BuzzFeed and left BuzzFeed is doing so much better, because they have so much control now, and everybody who stayed at BuzzFeed is just like stuck in this endless time loop of hell. Honestly though, if BuzzFeed is hiring anybody, I would love to work at BuzzFeed. That is like, other than being a phlebotomist, my dream job, because I feel like it's the perfect job for somebody with ADHD, if you know what I mean. They just break the most insane fucking stories you've ever seen. Is that Vivian? Oh wow. Hi Vivian. I'm not tripping for her, by the way. She's too businesswoman for my taste. You know, I couldn't be with somebody who understands how stocks work, and I feel like she does. So it's not like a trippy thing, but she's pretty. She's definitely really gorgeous. Look at her go. I love her eyeshadow. Lawyer bitch, you know? But I feel like you see BuzzFeed articles and you're like, who the hell came up with that? Who the hell's thinking of that? Like, something that doesn't matter at all, which is all I focus on. All I focus on are things that do not matter and will not change the world. Like, that is something that my brain loves to grasp onto. So if I could write an article about a celebrity saying that juice is good, I would do it. I do write for a living, so if BuzzFeed wants to hire me to write the most insane shit in the entire world, go for it. That is such a dream job, to get paid to do the absolute bare minimum. Or like just make shit up. I could make shit up. BuzzFeed, you want somebody to make shit up? I will. I feel like there's some kind of like BuzzFeed goblin in all of us that just wants the most mundane, uncomfortably weird articles to show up. Like, whenever I see an article on BuzzFeed, I click it, but I feel bad about clicking it. Like, I know I shouldn't, but if I was writing them, I would feel a lot less bad. I mentioned House of the Dragon a couple videos ago, and when I first mentioned it, I had only watched the first episode, and now that I have watched more, I am wholeheartedly addicted. Genuinely. I cannot wait for Sundays now, which is the weirdest feeling. I haven't had that since Better Call Saul, and when it was Better Call Saul, I was like waiting to get my heart ripped out. At this point, I'm just watching like rich medieval people's drama and cheating and sex, which is very fun for my monkey brain, but you know, I know it's not. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hello? You're not any of the criteria, I don't think, Rocket, but I do want to get into a fight. I do want to get into a fist fight, Rocket. Do you know how to fight? Do you know karate? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You like D&D, Audrey Hepburn, Fangoria, Harry Houdini, and croquet. You can't swim, you can't dance, and you don't know karate. Face it, you're never gonna make it, Rocket. I need help. I need so much help. Genuinely, I do. I can't believe her. They just let her roam free. I don't hate all of the gorillas in In fact, I really like Pee-wee, to be quite honest with you. I think he's great. I think Hans is fantastic. I love those two. This bitch is something else, unfortunately. I just feel like she knows what it looks like when a person is decapitated. That's it. That's what I think she does. I think that you can't escape her. I feel like it's some kind of Freddy Krueger situation where she's in your dreams, but she's doing real shit in there. She's gonna leave a lasting mark on you, unfortunately, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. Who's here? Flurry. Fantastic. You meet absolutely no criteria. You are the amalgamation of drinking regular milk and shitting yourself after. It's the same unfortunate cycle that you go through every time with Flurry, you know? You'll never be happy after you take Flurry. You will never be happy and you will always kick her back out. But then you look at her and you consider it for a slight moment. You're like, Flurry's cute. But every time you let Flurry into your brain again, you're gonna shit again. Flurry is lactose and I am lactose intolerant. Wilbur, take me away from here. Happy October! Oh my god, this is my first video of October. Happy October. How are we all doing with October? I'm so excited, honestly. I kinda keep changing my mind on what my Halloween costume is gonna be because I'm so indecisive. I kind of want to do G's tour look where they have the blood dripping down, kind of like Stigmata style, Mary. Here's a picture. I can't explain it that well because I feel like it would be easy enough for me to do. But then again, I also want to do Revenge G, so I don't know. It's going to be Gerard Way. I'm going to dress up as Gerard Way. That's it. Whatever I do, though, I want fake blood. Fake blood. I never get to put fake blood on. I want fake blood. This is the one time of year where it's normal. I want to be covered in blood. I have craved this the entire year. Boom. I could mark him off as an enemy because I've had him before and I didn't like him, but he wasn't an enemy. I just really wanted to get rid of him. You know, he wasn't my favorite, but we didn't have any fights. We didn't have any full-scale Monica Lewinsky scandals. It's like not something that happened. So I feel like I just can't mark him off as an enemy because he didn't wrong me necessarily. I just didn't like him. But I also don't want to see him. You know, I'm also not in the mood for him. Boone, I wish you all the best, but I'm wondering, why did you sell items out of my house? He took items from my house and sold them on Mercari. I saw him shipping the boxes out. Maybe I didn't make this bingo too easy. Maybe I made it too hard. You know, okay, what are the mechanics of this kind of shit supposed to be? Because I feel like I could not teeter the line between hard and easy. I just can't. Animal Crossing is such a weird fucking game. So I've been shopping for clothes and I really need clothes. Desperately, I need clothes. And I say that every video, but I still have not bought a single long sleeve shirt and it's getting cold. So I finally put my ass in gear and I decided I'm going to buy some shirts. Now, I came across this website and this isn't sponsored, obviously. I'm buying this shirt. I am going to buy this shirt. I have never connected with something so quickly and easily. I love this entire thing. Hi, Vesta. Girl, I need you to be someone else right now. I know that preaching being yourself is such a good message and I highly encourage it. Expressing yourself and being yourself is such an important thing to me, but I need you to be someone else right now. I need you to change for me. That's something that needs to happen. I'm sorry. You can go back to yourself later. I just need you to be like Judy or something. I don't know. I need substance, Vesta. You're not a normal that I want. You're a normal that I have received, but you're not a normal that I want. Not Camafrog. Camafrog's sending me this goddamn thing. Camafrog is my birthday twin and I wish he wasn't. In other shirts from that site, we have this one, which I also really want badly, and we have this one. I don't know. I just need oddly specific shirts. That's one of my favorite genres of clothing in the entire world. Like shirts that go hard on Twitter, one of my favorite places ever. That is just a good Twitter account. I hate that I'm a Twitter user. Twitter has rotted me, quite honestly, because I always told myself I would never be a Twitter user, and then now I do purposefully consume content I know will hurt me. And I've always done that, but it's so bad on Twitter. Every corner you look, somebody's being a bitch. I feel like Twitter specifically because it's just talking and it's barely ever pictures. I mean, obviously there's images and stuff on there, but it's based around talking. You have so many more people wanting to share their opinion, which I don't want to hear, but at the same time, if people didn't share their opinion, I wouldn't get to watch them fight. So it's a 50-50, I guess. I'm so tired. Please, come on, somebody that I can mark shit off with. Great, wait. Ooh, oh my god, wait, I forgot to make a clause if it's somebody that has left my friend's island, because Amanda has had Zucker, and when I made that square, I was thinking of Marina, who technically left and is on Mothman right now. So am I allowed to mark off Zucker? I'm allowed to do that. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. This is my video. I could mark off every single one of them if I wanted to. I'm gonna do it. Fuck you. A friend's villager comes for me. All right, we are now officially nowhere near bingo. This is gonna suck. I have seen so many people playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I am so sorry to say that I just do not get it. I understand that Disney is a lot of people's thing, and that's totally cool, I guess. I mean, I hate Disney, but you know what? You like what you like. That's not my problem, and I don't want to yuck somebody's yum. But what is fun about it? I'm genuinely asking. I know I'm gonna get an influx of comments of people being like, well, everything is fun about it, and I understand. I just see no appeal, which sucks because like whenever people are playing a game, I always want to join in because FOMO. Fuck me, a repeat villager though. Okay, great, fantastic, but also get the hell out, Cephalobot. All right, it's always you. When is it not you? When do you not crave attention? When do you not suck the life out of people around you? You're an energy vampire that takes blood from my head directly and shrivels me up like a balloon. I need this guy to fuck off. Quite frankly, I should be happy about this, but I'm not. Wilbur, take me home. Country roads to a place where I belong. I'm tired. I am really interested in Hoko life though, as much as it's really uncanny, but like at the same time, at this point in my life, I kind of like the uncanny, I kind of like the scary. If I can deal with blood and guts in horror movies, I can deal with villagers looking at me a little spookily, alright, that's fine. But there's so many good games coming out right now that it kind of sucks because I can't get all of them. Lemon Cake just came out on the Switch, Potion Permit? Is there one or two? Are there multiple potions? Or is it just Potion Permit? I don't know. There's too many good games right now. NaNoWriMo is coming up next month, and I know I'm already skipping to November, but listen, I would talk your ear off about October if I could, so just be warned that I will. I love the spooky and the scary, but National Novel Writing Month is November, and I haven't completed that in a long time. Oh, hey. Felicity's kind of cute. Felicity's really cute. Not tripping over her, though. She's really adorable. I always forget she's peppy. Why do I think she's snooty? I always think this woman is snooty. She's peppy, though. I mean, I guess you have to be kind of peppy to have that kind of bob. I had a bob like that once when I was literally like 9. Don't do that shit. And I wanted it. I asked for it, and then I regretted it for the rest of my fucking life because I looked like Lord Farquaad. I will never show that image, ever. Some people can pull it off, I guess. Some people can. You know, some people pull off that really short hair, but if you even think for a second that it's not gonna work, reconsider, because I have regrets in my life. But at the same time, I do so much bullshit to my hair that I cannot be the one to talk. I have never had virgin hair in the past 4 years. I have gone through more hairstyles than somebody who fucking cosplays for a living, alright? There is no way that I am allowed to talk like this. But anyway, NaNoWriMo. I have not completed that in a long time. I just have not had the emotional energy to do it. And the thing is, I really wanted to do it this year and work on like a personal project for once, because I don't give myself much time to work on personal projects anymore. However, I just don't know if I can do it. Drago's not hated, right? Yeah, nobody hates Drago. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Hi, Drago. What's up? What's going on, buddy? We start to have beef, I think, every time we talk because he's just getting a little bit too in my personal space now. He's around constantly. I'm tired of seeing the man. You know, he's been in my life for too long. I'm trying to find my girlfriend, or I'm trying to complete bingo, so this just needs to stop. I'm sorry, buddy, but have a good life. Really, I'm hoping that saying have a good life will mean we won't meet again. How are you all feeling about New Paramore? I really like it. It's not my style, but I really like it somehow. It's something that I was surprised I really liked, but I do really like it. I miss Paramore. Beginner's guide to being a little funky every once in a while, if you know what I mean. But seeing them back has been really good. Like, I'm happy to see that Haley's back and stuff. And her and Taylor are dating now. That's insane. I saw those tweets, and for some reason at first I thought people were talking about Taylor Swift, which obviously they're fucking not. Obviously. And I was like, wait. First of all, isn't Taylor Swift in a relationship? Second of all, what? No, it was not Taylor Swift. Hi, Rudy. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever ran into Rudy on a villager hunt before. I've looked for him before and I have never seen him. Hi. You're like a celebrity in the flesh. Can I see your birth chart? I just want to know. Wait, what sign is Rudy? I'm sorry to do this right now. I don't normally do this. I don't normally ask people's signs, but I just really want to know because his face is so devoid of emotion. I feel like I always want to know when somebody's face is devoid of emotion what kind of fucking sign they are, because it normally tells me something. I don't believe in astrology that much, but I like to think about it. I think it's a little bit of a stimulation for my stupid little brain. It's a bit of an electrical current. Sagittarius. Huh. Alright, Rudy, have a good one. That was cool, though. I have really never seen that man before. I think this is like one of the first times I've seen a villager that I haven't seen before. I wonder if he was in my queue or something the past couple islands, because I have just not seen the man. Oh, I get to talk about my tattoo again, which is probably annoying for the people who've already heard me talk about my tattoo, but it's healing up really nicely. If you didn't see it, it's a candle. The meaning and stuff is on Twitter, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to go through it again because it's sad. It's not sad, okay? It's a tattoo with a meaning that is very emotional. That's what I'll say. It's healing up so nicely. It hurt like fucking shit the first day. I have never had a tattoo hurt like that before. I have a really high pain tolerance, and that's not because I'm like some kind of envy of steel or whatever. It's because I'm on medication for chronic pain. Surprise, bitch. But that one was sore as a hell, but it's healing up super nice, so I'm glad about it. I love tattoos. I genuinely love the feeling of the needle. I'm sorry, I'm a freak in that way. Piper, you're not who I need right now. You're really just not who I'm looking for or needing or craving right now. You don't need to be here. I feel like she gives Emma Chamberlain vibes. Does that make sense? She reminds me of Emma Chamberlain, or like somebody who just lived in Palm Springs for a little while and talks about how they lived in Palm Springs. Like, we get it. We understand. You lived in California. Probably saw one or two celebrities that were like B-list walking around. We understand, Piper. We know. She was definitely in a Christmas play and thought she could out-sing the rest of the choir. Did y'all hear that people thought the rapture was gonna happen like a couple days ago? I feel like this happened before my last video, but I just never got to talk about it. What the fuck? I try to steer away from that kind of thing on my channel, like talking about it, because I just don't want to alienate people. I don't go into my beliefs on that too much, but I'm not into that, as you can probably tell by the everything about me. I'm allowed to laugh about people thinking the rapture was gonna happen. As somebody who was raised in a religious cult, I'm allowed to laugh about the rapture a little bit. If the rapture had happened and I saw people floating away, I would be like, well, bye, I guess. Goddamn, Annie from Hereditary ass shit. There's no way people thought the rapture was just gonna happen on a predetermined day, right? Like, oh my god, it's Sunday, rapture time. It's not a hairdresser's appointment. They're not gonna yoink you off the earth on a Sunday morning at 12 p.m. Ooh, no. Listen, not to be stereotypical, alright? But this thing gives me the heebie-jeebies, and not in a good way. Not in a horror movie way, alright? Just makes me feel unsafe, like gross in my own skin, like I need to take a shower. It's that kind of thing. It makes me feel like I have been unfairly put into a lake of mud. It's not good. It's a feeling that you can only experience by like touching something gross in dishwater. Candy is the same exact thing. It's an unfortunate existence, and I feel bad for the woman, really I do. But unfortunately, I cannot help her. You can't expect people to pick up the pieces of your life if you're not willing to put in any change either. It's not something that's gonna work. Anyway, I would have liked to see the rapture happen just to laugh at it, to be quite frank with you. Twitter was insane that day too, because I thought I was only gonna see jokes, because that's usually what happens. You only see people joking and you never see what people are joking about. But this time, I sure did see actual people being like, rapture today. Yup, Jesus time. Like, first of all, are you dressed for that? Second of all, why are you posting about it on Twitter? Like, are you about to be real, the fucking rapture? I don't think anybody's gonna care if the rapture happens. If you were posting on Twitter 2 minutes before, I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit. Can I get a bingo? Can I please get a bingo? I've always wanted to play actual real bingo and like win an iPod Touch or something. You remember when iPod Touches were cool? Well, I already marked off the repeat villager one, so I can't do it again. This is the universe laughing in my face right now. Is this because I made fun of the rapture, huh? Is it? Vesta, please. She's the villain of a children's book. She's Spirited Away if it was produced by a bootleg company and made for children of the age of 2. My computer is taunting me right now because I'm running out of space and I don't know what to do about it. Quite frankly, if I run out of space while I'm recording, I'm gonna be so pissed. And it's my own fault because I never clean up my computer. Like, there are files from 2010 in here that I have transferred from computer to computer. Like, there is straight up algebra homework on this fucking computer from when I was little. I need to clean out my storage. I never will. It will never happen. It's a hoarder's situation. You know, what if I need it? What if I need to prove that I have a screenshot from 2011 of a music video that Nicki Minaj made? What if I need to prove it, huh? What if I'm in court and I have a very extreme argument that hinges on what I was doing that day in 2011 and I have photographic proof that I was on my computer? Then what? Yes! Normal that I can't take. Perfect. Amazing. Nan, I love you so much. I wish I could take you, baby girl, but I cannot, okay? It's just not something that could work. It's just not the life I need to leave right now. And I say it every time, and I will continue to say it. Nan, I miss you dearly. I wish that my stupid little seamstress adorable baby could come home with me, but I have other plans in my life, and I just need to go my own way, and I need to take care of myself. And I hope you and Diana are having the best time together in the void. I really do. I hope that you guys have had a beautiful marriage. I hope that you adopted 2 adorable little children. I wish you all the best. If you want a gift, like a anniversary gift, I will send you an anniversary gift. Just give me your address. I've always wanted to do that thing where you like invite billionaires to your wedding, but I don't have any plans to get married within the next few years. So like, do you think if I lied about a wedding, it would be a problem? If I like sent rich people invitations trying to get a gift out of them and I didn't have an actual wedding, would it be a problem? Would they get mad at me for lying? Is that fraud? Is it fraud if I say I'm gonna have a wedding and then I just cancel the wedding? Is that fraud? Lawyers, help me. There's gotta be at least one goddamn lawyer in this comment section, okay? I should have been a lawyer because I'm good at lying and I am good at bringing up the most unimportant facts. Speaking of unimportant facts and lawyers, this is the perfect segue. On Neopets the other day, which Neopets has been wild lately, okay? Neopets has been having drama every day. Some person. Is that Gaston? Is that Gaston? Great. Fantastic, Gaston. Thank you so much. You are so goddamn boring. Oh my god. He reminds me of like a specifically 70s television cop that somehow knows how to solve things without the use of DNA or like any actual facts and just randomly accuses people and is right about it. You can't just do that, Gaston. Alright, you need to have some kind of concrete evidence. Alright, it's innocent until proven guilty and you need to understand that. Fuck you, Gaston. Ooh, palm tree lamp? Alright, you know what? That's nice. That's very nice. But some person who was using their work computer posted the name and bar number of a Virginia attorney named Paul on the Neo boards, which are like the forums for Neopets. Just like out in the open, like up for trade, Attorney Paul. And then they fucking made a pet called Attorney Paul, just to fully seal the joke. Hardest I've laughed in a long time. Alright, that shit is so fucking funny. But also, can you imagine that you're a lawyer and you find out at some point that your colleague just like posted your bar number on fucking Neopets from 2000 whatever? That would be a personal high for me. That is some kind of sitcom ass scenario and I love it. I was reveling in it. I was like, this is an episode of The Golden Girls if it was set in the 2000s. This is beautiful. Honestly, a good joke that looks like it would be in a TV show is the only thing that can bring you back from the dead. Quite frankly, I was revived for that day and that day only. So Spotify Wrapped finishes counting in T-minus 30 days from when I'm recording it, which will tell you how fast I had to edit this because I was slacking on videos, but whatever, it's fine. My Spotify Wrapped is gonna be so fucked up and I'm not ready to share it because I know everybody and their mother is gonna be sharing their Spotify Wrapped and I'm gonna have to be my little shameful self and be like, yes, it's My Chemical Romance. You're all expecting that. However, it's just gonna be really bad. Really? He's wearing the clown costume because he's trying to hold up a mirror to me. He says, fuck you, bitch. Put on your little nose. Honk, honk. I swear to God. You do this to yourself. You make little games for yourself and you fail at them. And it's going to keep happening and it will not stop until you learn to wise up and just do a normal ass villager hunt. And you know what? I won't, Boots. I am the court jester of the Animal Crossing community and I will continue jingling miserably across the floor. You can't stop me, Boots. No matter how much you try and hold up the mirror, you will not be able to stop me. Clownery does not stop for the weak. I'm not allowing myself to autofill this time. I'm really not. But at the same time, could I allow myself? I guess that's thinking of autofilling. Alright, fuck. I'm marking off things on like entirely separate sides of the board. Like I'm so close to bingo, but I'm just so far at the same time. Every time I get another square, it is on the complete opposite end of the fucking board from where I need it to be. It's like Connect 4. Just give me Ione. Like, what is the problem? This is homophobic, alright? You are stopping gay marriage from happening right now, Wilbur. Did you know that? You're homophobic. Aww. Hi, Teddy. He's cute. He's adorable. If I hadn't already marked off that goddamn square about villagers my friends have. Fuck. This is so mean and targeted specifically to me, and it's definitely not the RNG, and it's definitely a specific act by somebody to smite me. Teddy, have fun. Have a good life. I know you have but one single brain cell floating around like the last Cheerio in a bowl of almond milk, but I need you to understand that this is not the time. And you don't have the audacity, unfortunately, which I could mark off, but you have to have thoughts to have the audacity. You have to be doing it on purpose, and you're just not. You just don't have the brain power to do that, so it's just unfortunately not something I can mark off. I hate to say it. I forgot to take my Prozac. Shit. You know what I heard the other day from a fucking Tumblr post? And that's an awful way to start off a sentence, but somebody made like a joke about My Immortal's beautiful, fantastic character, Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, enjoying the My Chemical Romance concert, and that's a great joke. However, there was a small bit that sent me into orbit. It said age 33, and I was like, they just made that up, right? Nope. If Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way was the age that she was in 2006, which was 16, she would now be 33 years old. Should I go make a reservation at the retirement home because I think I've got 2 goddamn feet in the grave? Does that count as a cow? It's a bull. It's just a male cow, so technically he's not a cow, but he's a bull, so that's a type of cow. I'm just gonna mark it off. Fuck you. I don't know. Sure, Stu. Sure. Otherwise, I would probably mark him off as a man with the audacity because I do hate him, but I feel like he fits the cow category better because he is a cow, right? We can all agree on that. He's a cow. I'm sorry. If you don't think he's a cow, that's your problem. I think he's a cow. I'm surprised that absolutely nobody I've genuinely like fawned over has really appeared. I mean, Nan, but like Nan is a past life of mine, you know? And I do want her and she is a normal that I can't take, but why are we getting duds today? Genuinely, I want some spice. I want some excitement. He's a child. That's a baby. Who left their baby out here? This is a baby. This is child abuse. Get him to a shelter right now. He needs to not be in the sun. He's gonna get heat stroke out here. I swear to God, Hornsby. This is just a child. I wish you had audacity, buddy. I really do, but you don't. You're just lost. You're a little rubber ducky lost floating in the big vast sea, and I can't help you, all right? Wilbur, if you could call somebody for this little boy, if you could get him somewhere safe, please. It's not my responsibility, but it's also my responsibility to tell somebody who is responsible. Figure it the fuck out. Remember in that last video I said when I get off I'm gonna do Ione, I'm gonna bring her in? The funny thing is I didn't. I lied. Fully planned to do that, okay? It wasn't a lie at the time, but then I got tired and I went to sleep. And once I go to sleep, I forget everything. I actually wake up every day as a newborn baby and I have to relearn English. Unfortunate, isn't it? I did forget. But I mean, Cherry's here. Cherry's definitely here. Cherry as a concept is here right now. So I would really like to take the blame off of myself here and blame it on the fact that I have not slept well in years. Is that Blair? Oh my god. She is so cute. I love Blair. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. Please tell me there's something I can mark off to get a bingo here. Please, I want to take this girl home. I'm not tripping over her, but I don't have anything else to mark off. The funny thing is I could break my own rules right now, but I'm too much of a fucking stickler to do that. I could break my own goddamn rules. I could say, fuck it, I'm taking Blair. No, I have to be stupid. I have to be an idiot. Oh, I'm really running out of space on my computer now. Well, see, it's kind of obvious to me that I was never meant to do this. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, you have a really good voice for this and stuff. That is the only thing I have that makes me good for YouTube, okay? I was never meant to be in this position, and it's very obvious by the fact that I have never done something in a smart and cohesive way in my life. And it's worked so far? Well, if I hadn't already marked off the cow, maybe I would be marking off a space right now. Wow, this is so taunting. I hate it here. I hate this game. I don't like villager hunting. I've never liked it in my life. I'm gonna like start ripping sheets of paper out of my sketchbook and just eating them. Biting paper is not as bad as it seems. Alright, I've bit paper before. It's not as bad as it seems. Why am I admitting this? It's like sometimes I just sit in front of a microphone and I say shit I know I shouldn't say. Not consequential shit. You know, maybe someday I'll meet somebody that I don't want to know that I have had paper in my mouth before. Oh my god. So this is a man with the audacity for sure. Like, we can all confirm that. We all know this. Here's the problem. Take a look at this bingo card right here. Yeah. You know, I thought about making maniacal laughter one of the bingo squares, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Fine. Bleh, huh? Huh? Really? Okay. Yeah, this is great. You know what? I guess at some point you need a kick in the ass to get things going, and this is a kick in the ass to fucking bring Ione in via Amiibo. This is painful for me. I hate him so much. This was a mistake. I make mistakes every day. Every single day. I've never made a good decision in my life, by the way. Never. I cannot believe it. I can't fucking believe it. I fucking hate it here. Holy shit. Out of every single villager, it had to be a man with the audacity. And it's a man with the audacity right here, and he has it. God golly, he fucking has the audacity. If you want to play this bingo, I will leave a link to the card down below. But I don't recommend you do it. God, by the next time you see me, Gruff will not be here. I think that this game was invented to torture me. All right, cozy gaming my ass. I've never felt less cozy before. I feel unsafe. So there's that. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was a wreck of massive proportions. And I hope that you like me. Thank you. I need to be validated and loved at all times. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here. Stay safe, stay wonderful. I'm proud of you. Goodbye.